This is going to be a weird, short, sweet episode, and it's only the second time I've done this to where I think I'm talking about a game that I haven't yet played, which I know, please don't turn this off. I have things to say. I promise I'm not just rambling for rambling's sake. But if this was coming out in a month, for sure, then I'd just wait and I would add it to this list of upcoming games, news for 2025. But the fact of the matter is we don't have a date on this. If you go to Meta right now, it says coming summer of 2025. And I want to talk about it now. I want to talk about Besiege VR because it looks badass. And if I'm being honest, no disrespect to Meta, but there is this increasingly just this swamp of first-person shooters and rhythm games trying to ride the coattails of Beat Saber. And even worse, just kind of bottom-of-the-barrel childish games that Gorilla Tag and Gorilla Tag clones that I just don't care about. I don't think you care about it either. And so I'm going to talk about why this game sparks my interest, why I'm looking forward to this, and what it reminds me of. Alright, said at the top of this is Besiege VR. And the information I'm going off of here is from their game page via Meta. But all you need to know really is that this is kind of a sandbox game to where you can build from scratch weapons, catapults, trebuchets. And it doesn't look like you have to follow a specific mold. You could do what you want, and as long as you get it done, you're able to use the weapon. And either it's going to work and you're going to take out these structures, which I'm going to get into in a second, or it's going to explode in a fireball, probably take you out in the process. But more than that, this game, very clearly from this trailer, is so sandbox that it's like the boss level of sandboxes. The destruction in this looks phenomenal. You've got these armies of peons and structures and other weapons strewn about the field, and I think as they're attempting to take you out, you can take them out. And if you meet that mark, if you connect with one of those structures, it obliterates in a very satisfying way. I said before, I really like the idea of a destructible world. I really like the idea of tearing things apart. And for a long time, I was always happy to have it, but if you wanted to do that, you had to use kind of a voxel system, something similar to Minecraft, as was seen in Clone Drone in the Hyperdome, which I love that game. I've already said that. But that doesn't appear to be what's happening here. This appears to be cartoony, granted, but more realistic than the rest. And I love that. I'm excited. I can't wait. But the thing that really gets me all excited for this, anyone who's been familiar with it, Besiege is a game that's been on Steam for a number of years now, and it seems like this is more or less just a port from that. But I had never played it, I'd never touched it, I didn't know it existed, and yet it's got overwhelmingly great reviews on Steam. And looking at this footage and comparing it to the Steam footage of the original game, it doesn't look like it's strayed too far. It looks like it's holding true to its special effects. Part of me wants to go back and just play the Steam version and call it good, and then I'll have something to go into when playing the VR game. But I don't want to. I do feel like this game is going to benefit a lot from being in VR. It reminds me a lot of Apparatus, kind of. Did you guys ever play Apparatus back in the day, like 10, 15 years ago, probably on Android for me? And it was this puzzle game to where you had to build these mechanisms and get a series of things to go right. And granted, that was a little more tedious than what this will be, I'm sure, but I really do enjoy building these elaborate gadgets without a roadmap, without having to be told, build this exact thing. It seems like it's going to give you some leeway and just have fun, do it kind of right, and if it gets the job done, then you're golden. Now, the original Besiege on Steam was not originally multiplayer, and then in 2020 they came out with a sandbox update that let you play with other people, build things together, and then combat each other. And according to the website here, this game will be single player. But because of what they did with the Steam version, I wouldn't be surprised if down the line they gave us that multiplayer support. That would be awesome sauce. And you can pre-order this game now. I'm going to link it down below. Provide a link that gives you 10% off. It supports my channel and you save money. But more than that, I have a number of membership tiers here on YouTube. And aside from getting early access, our Marble on Stream run, which I can't talk about too much, but lots of surprises there that I think you would enjoy. I also occasionally have access to keys. And if that goes down to where I have access regarding this game, that's likely where you'll get notified. And so I'm going to play this when it drops. I can't wait. I think it looks like a lot of fun. Let me know what you guys think, and have you played the original Besiege? I wouldn't be surprised if a ton of you had and I'm just in the dark, but I'm looking forward to it. Down below, I also have a website where you can find nearly every single MetaQuest game ever dropped, with links giving you 10% off. Again, saves you money, supports my channel, and there's a button. I'm terrible about updating that list. You can click it and you'll email me directly asking for a specific game within a half hour, provided I'm not asleep. Also, I never say this, but it seems more relevant to the holidays, but on that website, I do have links for the MetaQuest 3, the MetaQuest 3S, and there's plenty of money to be saved there, and that's a supreme way of supporting my channel. So if you're watching these videos and you don't have a Quest headset and you're just perusing and trying to figure out if it's something that you want, be sure to use those links from that website and get in it, because there's a ton of cool content going on right now in the VR space, and you're missing out. Thank you to my current members through YouTube memberships. I appreciate you. And I'll see you this Sunday for that Marbles on stream, live stream at 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. I can't wait for this game. And Godspeed.